I was recently sitting with a woman, and she looked at me with a point blank stare. It really threw me off. And she said, I'm so tired of my life. I want to step in to someone else's life. And so what do you say when you hear that? The only thing that came to my mind was, do you have a person selected? Is there some other life you think you would enjoy more than your own? And yep, not only did she have a name for me, she had a picture. This was a friend of hers. She had an extraordinary amount of detail, a detailed explanation of why this woman's life would be more preferable to hers. So like I said, I found it somewhat unnerving, but I allowed her to get everything off of her chest. And then I had a question for her. I said, well, let's just say hypothetically, you could have her life. You could take over her life. Okay, then what? Because you can have her life, but you can't have her soul. Even if you stepped into what you see as her pitch perfect, privileged life, you cannot have her soul. So the life that you think you're seeing would be dramatically different if you were to try it on for size. And she kind of looked at me half frustrated and half humored, but I was quite serious. I think so often we do this. It's a really dangerous game, actually, of comparing our lives with other people, what they have, their walk, their journey. And the reason why that's so unfair to you and so unfair to them is, I say a word to you, souljourn, SOULJOURN. And if you've read any of my books, I often refer to the souljourn. And this is what you're not privy to. It doesn't matter to me how well you think you know someone. You can never understand their soul's journey. I'm not talking about this lifetime. Do they drink a cup of coffee in the morning at Starbucks or where they live? It goes deeper than that. I'm talking about their souljourn, which has everything to do with what their life is about right now and how they experience their life. I say to you the same thing that I said to this young woman after we sat for a while. Develop your soul. Develop your soul. And watch your life flourish. We spend so much time developing our mind, striving for degrees. Then we develop our financial portfolio, which can be interesting, but how much time is actually spent developing the soul, the very essence of your existence? Why you are here, why you experience the world the way you do, has everything to do with the positioning of your soul. And how do we get into this work of soul development? I think one way, and it's a very speedy way, in my opinion, to do this, is to simply practice rising above it all. Practice rising above the nastiness. Practice rising above the disappointment. Practice rising above the tedious nature of the days that can happen all strung together. And there's enough nonsense out here for us to get plenty of practice in this area. Practice being nicer and actually stop a couple times a day and remind yourself, really, truly remind yourself just how fleeting this life experience is. And although you've heard it before, it's worth a reminder. There's nothing. You're going to take nothing with you. accept all that you've received in your soul from others and all that you've given of your soul to others. That's all you get to take. The Mercedes is not coming with you, although it would be a nice perk. No, it's the sojourn, the possessions of the soul. Thank you so much. This has been Inspirational Shorts with Sheila. I'll connect with you soon.